Hi guys, Litz here, and I'm here to cover even more Nintendo Switch 2 leaks. If you haven't already been following the series already, I've covered what dual screen gaming could look like, what the new Joy-Cons look like, the accessories, and more stuff is just leaking and being revealed every single day. And I want to cover that Nintendo stuff because it's my passion. I want to do it in a way that's it perfectly expresses my personality. However, with new stuff coming out every single day, I don't want to exhaust my resources from my dear friend Math and my editor that I don't want to overwork him. He has his own projects, he has his own videos blowing up, and with new stuff coming out daily, I'm either going to need to buckle down and start editing these myself, and they won't be as good as a quality as his edits, or I'm gonna need to find someone else too to help me out with the load. So we're going to be looking at a bunch of different things in this video. 30 things leaked yesterday, 30 more things leaked after my last video, and even more things are leaking today, such as the official Nintendo Switch 2 render. This is insane! So the Nintendo Switch 2 is rumored to have an OLED screen panel from the start. That's gonna make the Switch 2 a day one purchase for a lot of people. OLED, right off the bat, already makes the goddamn system worth buying. That's incredible. Like, that might have been one of the greatest things to start the video off, is the OLED screen panel right off the bat. An OLED screen makes so much more sense. It would be freaking crazy for them to regress backwards to an LCD screen. OLED is the future. Let's stay on that path. That leads into the rumor that we were getting two models from the start, the orange model and the blue model, but maybe both models are two different screens. Maybe the one color's the LCD screen and then the other one's the OLED screen. People might, like, I know hardcore collectors will buy both models just to have both Joy-Cons, and they're crazy like that, but that'd be interesting to see happen. The OLED screen just seems too good to be true. It makes me feel like it is fake, because multiple sources have said that it is an LCD screen, even though we all know OLED is the best solution. So let's all manifest together for the OLED screen. Make a wish! I wish for OLED screens! We're on copium, but we already know that the screen is definitely an 8-inch boy, and the manufacturing began years ago. Maybe they are just LCD screens, but I'm gonna be taking my copium, my 1111 wish, and hoping that it's OLED screen from the start. Oh god, this just in from Kotaku. If the Switch 2 is just a better Switch, I'll be a bit disappointed. Who's gonna tell them that the PS5 is just a bit better than the PS4? Whether the screen is LCD or OLED, we just know that the screen is going to be massive in comparison to the Switch 1. Next thing we have here is that the Joy-Con rails are indeed blue and orange. Here is a better picture of them if you guys didn't know or haven't seen, but the blue and orange colors look extremely sexy on these Joy-Cons. The blue and orange we have at home, and then the blue and orange he tells you not to worry about. One of these Joy-Cons is making someone wet, and that's up to you to decide. So the next thing that the rumor is saying is that the USB-C port is at the top of the console this time instead of the bottom. I don't know how that's going to affect putting the Switch in the dock or how you're going to charge it, but it's saying that there is a USB port on the top of the console now. And you can see it very well in this image right here. With all these leaks happening, information spilling all over the place, the official reveal for the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to be happening really soon. So hit those notification bells on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram for All Nintendo and All Nintendo News account. And don't forget to do the same for your boy, the Litz-Tendo, and my social medias. Another cool thing about the Switch design is that the nub is finally gone. These nubs that exist on your Switch right now that you don't even like pay a second glance attention to, like these little like hole things, they're gone. The gap's filled. They used some filler in there. They used some like flex seal, flex tape bullshit. They filled it with the goo, the hardness. There's no hole anymore. There's no ridge. It's just one chunky solid curve. And over here in the Litz channel, we know curves are sexy. Right, Pauline? Please, for the love of God, please let it be OLED. Please. Please. Even the fucking 3D... Wait, hold on. Is this actual footage? No shot. That's crazy. Oh my god, do they really, like, come on and off like that? Yo, the footage! The footage! What? Wait, so they'll just snap in and off like that? And look at, there's the size comparison, like I was talking about before. The screen is huge, and they are the OLED colors. Yo, that's actually sick. Like, it looks so streamlined. Like, even though it's like a 3D print, the screen's massive. Tempered glass screen protector for Switch 2. I can't believe there's actual footage of this going around right now. Oh my god. No, like, I'm genuinely in love with how these Joy-Cons go on. I kind of want to just break my Switch off just to see the convenience. But the fact that you're just going to be... These buttons are bigger, and you press them in, and you just... Instead of just sliding on, like this click, the Switch 2 click... Instead of that, it's just... That's awesome. That's actually fucking awesome. And, hold on. Take a look at the screen protector, too. It's coming up right here. Again, that's so cool. The 3D print. I would play a game like this. Like, it does look kind of comfortable, feel kind of comfortable if you have that gripped in your hand. And they chose Xenoblade. They chose Xenoblade to be the game on the Switch protector, which is already like a clear telling sign that this is going to be amazing. Wow. People are actually also wondering if the Switch 2 will have like Bluetooth headphone support. And it should. Honestly, like the time we are in life now, and with technology and the Bluetooth adapters that they're selling for the PS5 and Xbox these days, it would be very silly to not add Bluetooth support to the Nintendo Switch, especially when headphones are like bread and butter to the gaming company, and they just make a lot of money off these shits. And Nintendo could even make their own branded like headphone, wireless Bluetooth headphones, and it could like, you could have like a special game to go along with it, like listening to the sounds and shit. I personally like to see Bluetooth headset support for the Switch as well. The Switch 2 is just massive! The Switch 2 is just massive! Guys, I'm getting real worried about this. The Switch 2 will be announced before it releases. No, joke's not funny. Anyways, let's get into the video. Again, we're also being told that the Switch 2 is going to have Xbox Series S levels of performance, even the PlayStation 4. And if that's true, the Nintendo Switch is just gonna be the king for portable gaming. Like, the PS4 and the Xbox Series S could already play games incredibly, run them incredibly well, and have beautiful graphics. And if you're gonna have something like that fit into something like this, Switch is gonna be the king for indie games, AAA studio games. Run this thing better And Nintendo is just set for life with gaming and ports. They could port over so many things over from the PS4 and Xbox now. Like, there's already the rumored Master Chief Collection, Red Dead Redemption 2, and so much more coming to the Nintendo Switch. And being able to play the Master Chief Collection and Red Dead Redemption 2 portably on your Nintendo Switch is pretty crazy to think about. Maybe Red Dead Redemption 2 will have some kind of Dylan's Rolling Western special DLC, or Master Chief Collection will have some kind of Metroid costume you could get to get people to buy their version of the game instead. That'd be fucking awesome. And I say this because GameStop just had a massive leak where Switch 2 SKUs started popping up in their system. That's nuts. Like Switch 2 XP Micro Express SD card, 256GB being the lowest, which hints at the Switch 2, instead of starting with 32GB, might start with at least 128 or 130. But 256 micro SD cards are being leaked, 512GB, and then the Joy-Con charger grip for the Switch 2. And those are just the first few SKUs that got leaked. We're also seeing deluxe carrying cases and tempered glass protectors showing up. Each retailing for around, you know, prices. Money bags. Bells. Save up them bells. Then, those images weren't even flying around for about an hour. Like, even then, those images were just floating around for about an hour. And GameStop must have gotten a call from Mr. Nintendo, because the Switch 2 accessories that popped up on GameStop have now changed to dummy SKU. So all those SKUs that you saw before, Nintendo's trying to hide it. GameStop's trying to hide it with dummy SKU. Never in my life have I seen a console leak this many times. I've never seen this many leaks before. Like the Smash Brothers leaks were crazy back then, but this is next level. Also, shoutouts to Cardinal H for giving us insane Nintendo Switch 2 renders that are near perfect to the official design. Cardinal H, you're freaking incredible. But back to the games. So, there's an FNAC leak. FNCA is a French retail chain that people found that include multiple third-party games that are coming to the Switch, like the ones I've mentioned before. We see that there's a game from Square Enix, Bandai Namco, that could be Tekken 8, the Final Fantasy games, another Square Enix game, another Bandai Namco game, a Take-Two game, Warner Brothers, that could be like Harry Potter and the new, like, something. And then it's showing a few games. Oh no, these are all third-party games. So it's gonna have strong third-party support right off the bat. Oh my god. This is good for people who prefer to collect games specifically for the Nintendo Switch. But now I don't know how to balance my console exclusives anymore, or just keep the PlayStation games with the PlayStation, the Nintendo games with the Nintendo. The credible leaker, even Nate the Hate, is saying that Master Chief Collection and Flight Simulator are coming to Nintendo Switch. Now, these are pretty big games, and there's a rumor that the Nintendo Switch is going to be taking SSD cards, solid state drives, that there's going to be like a solid state drive express port in the Switch, and we are going to need pretty massive storage expansions to play these games. I'm sure Nintendo and their companies are going to find ways to lower the gigabyte size of them, but they're still pretty big. We need to start hunting for these SD cards now to prepare for when the Switch comes out. All this is just super exciting. God. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to check out the Nintendo Switch 2 journey that's been going on. And if you like my personality and the crazy way how I review things, make sure to subscribe to my main YouTube channel, not Brandon, that's my name, The Lits, where I stream all the time over there, and I do voice acting over on Brandon Litzy. I'm just trying to make my dreams a reality. We got so much more to cover and I appreciate you guys always being there on my journey. Thank you. And stay Brightlets, fam. Get those SSD cards, because I swear to God, that's the only thing holding me back from my consoles these days is, oh, my PS5's out of memory, my Xbox is out of memory, go buy an SSD drive. Oh my God, the SSD drive is like $200 to $300 at the same price as a console. Just hurry up and start investing for the Switch 2, because you're probably going to be paying the price for 2 consoles when it goes up in value, because no one can get their hands on them. I just want to play my consoles again without running out of space. Nintendo, please. One last thing I forgot to cover. There's also a rumor going around that the Switch 2 game cases are bigger than the Switch 1 for some reason. It doesn't make any sense, but you know what they say, bigger is better. So I brought out a little bit of cases from each of the generations of Nintendo that I own, and we could try to compare them. Like, look we got 3DS, DS, the DS ones were always a little bit chunkier. Then we got the GameCube, and then we got the Wii U Cube, and then we got the Wii Cube, and then we got the Nintendo Switch Cube, and then we got the SNES Cube, and they're all different sizes, and it makes sense for the Switch 2 to be bigger, but it also doesn't, because when the cases even become smaller, since it's just a lot of like empty mush inside the cases, like most Switch cases don't even have background art in them, and we know that manuals aren't coming back anytime soon. I'm for a different case design, but like, I don't know. If anything, it says if we're going bigger, we're probably gonna go back to and return to the Wii U size cartridge, like game cases, or possibly the Wii, because the Wii and the Wii U ones were practically the same size. The Wii ones being a little bit bulkier and thicker, but or maybe the GameCube size, maybe not as bulky and thicky, but it'll work. Or they could honestly go the 3DS and DS route again, because the Switch game cartridge is this big compared to a DS game. This could still fit in here, have special background art, and then I don't know if they want to bring back manuals, they could. Or, you know, just does not make sense for a case like this to fit in something like that. I don't know. But I'm for it, I guess. New case, new system, new cases, bigger the better. New is always fun. I just hope that they do something cool and innovative with them this time. If you guys enjoyed the video, please, please, please make sure to leave a like, comment, tell me your favorite part, what you think about all the leaks and everything that are going on, and support the other videos, and stay Brightlets, fam.